Nonprofit organization that believes in healing through the arts. We like to heal through poetry, through rap, music, dance, comedy, business, and on and on. So, we hope you tune in, and watch. Now today, we're talking about the usual things we usually talk about, but I have found a most interesting book called Comfort Selling by Shelley Konitsky. Now, what's the reason why the book is interesting to me is because the guy that wrote the book also invented a product called Wave Shield. It's a shield that supposedly blocks radiation from the cell phone. Now, some people have problems when they try to use the cell phone. I'm one of those people, so I even had to put like a regular phone back into my house, landline phone, because I just could not use the cordless phone even, because it gives radiation. So some people have problems. I usually get headaches. I even fell out once and had to go to the doctor because I was trying to use those cell phones. I guess, you really cannot put them up to your ear and talk a long time and expect to walk around and be healthy, because they do give out radiation. If you have any questions about it, you can always go to CPR News. CPRnews.com will tell you everything about radiation and your body and the cell phone. So, but this book, Comfort Selling, it doesn't just teach you how to sell products. It teaches you how to sell an idea. Like if you got something that you want to do and you just don't seem to be able to get it done, if you try reading this book, it might help you a little bit. So, that's Shelley Konitsky. Now, I wanted to kind of dedicate also this show to the Nigerian girls that were kidnapped. That's been like in the back of my mind, and I just didn't know what to say about it or do about it until I had this dream. I keep a dream journal. So in the dream, it was this guy, a white guy, and I asked him, did he have any information on the whereabouts of the kidnapped girls? And he gave me he wrote something down on a piece of paper and he handed it to me. But of course, by then I woke up. That's the way dreams usually are. So I was trying to go back in my mind and see exactly where he had taken the girls and where they were being held. Of course, it wasn't in English, it was in another language. But I did write a poem about the girls. And on the next show, I will say that poem because I'm going to have more poetry on the next show. But it's dedicated to the Nigerian girls. Now, speaking of poetry, some people come from families where molestation and physical violence, domestic violence sort of runs the family, but they're not aware of it because they haven't really tried for help. I mean, we all need help at some point, in our life. So we ask for that help and we hope we get that help. I went to the Y for 2 years and I got a lot of help. I mean, I was really helped out. So I suggest that you, unless you're just totally unaware, in denial that anything happened to you, then I guess you wouldn't go. But those that know, and they, the Y has a good program. That's the YWCA for women. So I think you should deal with that. Sometimes you wake up with nightmares. I used to have nightmares like crazy, but once I went to the Y program, the nightmares actually stopped. So, dealing with it is up to that person.